Welcome to another episode of Rip from the Headlines, the series that helps you think through complex school legal issues. Remember that the purposes of this video series are to help you become a better school administrator and to keep your name from going viral on the internet because you made some dumb decision that violated the law. Although Rip from the Headlines is intended to help you become more legally savvy, certain side effects also may occur. You may find yourself looking at school situations in a whole new light, questioning recent decisions of your local school system, and perhaps worst of all, beginning to talk like an attorney. With that in mind, let's get started. Today's episode comes to us from Pennsylvania. We have a student at a high school who, apparently angered by a denial of a student parking permit and the imposition of various rules and regulations for members of the track team, of which he was a member, compiled a top 10 list about the athletic director. He composed and assembled the list while at home after school hours. Now, warning, I'm going to read the list to you, and it is definitely not safe for work or small children. Item number 10, the school store doesn't sell Twinkies. Item 9, he's constantly tripping over his own chins. Number 8, the girls at the 900 numbers keep hanging up on him. Number 7, for him, becoming the high school's athletic director was considered moving up in the world. Number 6, he has to use a pencil to type and make phone calls because his fingers are unable to hit only one key at a time. Number 5, as stated in the previous list, he's just not getting any. Number 4, he's no longer allowed in any all-you-can-eat restaurants. Number 3, he has constant flashbacks of when he was in high school and the athletes used to pick on him instead of him picking on the athletes. Number 2, because of his extensive gut factor, the man hasn't seen his own penis in over a decade. And number 1, even if it wasn't for his gut, it would still take a magnifying glass and extensive searching to find it. Student emailed the list to friends from his home computer. However, he did not print or copy the list or bring it on school premises because after copying and distributing similar lists in the past, he had been warned that he would be punished if he brought another list to school. Several weeks later, the administrators found copies of the top 10 list in the teacher's lounge and floating around the school. An undisclosed student had reformatted the original email and distributed the document on school grounds. The student was called to a meeting with the principal, the assistant principal, and the athletic director whom he had criticized. He admitted that he had created the contents of the top 10 list and that he had emailed it to the home computers of several friends from his home computer. However, he steadfastly denied bringing the list on school grounds himself. The administration decided that they were going to suspend him for 10 days because the list contained offensive remarks about a school official, was found on school grounds, and he admitted creating the list. Student was also informed that he could not participate in any school-related activities, including track and field events, during the 10-day suspension. The next day, the student received a certified letter from the district advising him of the 10-day suspension for verbal and written abuse of a staff member. So, that's the scenario. The question for you is this policy legal? Can the student be suspended? What do you think?